guys, what's going on with you? I started working without you. So I decided I would join let you guys join in. I had a brain freeze right there. This is and I hope I'm in frame good because the last time I had zoomed in too much and you guys couldn't see the bottom of what I was doing. And I want to thank this wonderful lady for, I think I forgot her name now. It's on the tip of my tongue, but you know who you are, who told me just to zoom out a little more. So I'm hoping that this is sufficient. If this is too zoomed out and you can't see good, let me know if everything looks too small. But this came in the mail today, and of course it did not come this way. This is Planner Perfect, and it is what I was telling you I was looking for before, and it is a monthly planner, monthly journal. And so look at here. You have January, write a better story. So this is for January, and I will backdate it. I mean, like what is it called? Backlog or back whatever. But I'll fill it out what I can remember on different days. And then you have a daily sheet. I guess you could call it. Yeah, this looks like dailies. Or just like 1 week maybe, or just a couple of days. Depends on how you want to use it. And then here's February. And then you get a few clean sheets, and then there's your next month. So this to me is probably more like a planner, a monthly planner, and you have a few pages to write anything that is of detail. But I had a coupon and I wanted to work on, I just want to get something different. And I figure when I'm done using this, because this is for the the year of 2025, I will detach this cover from the book and use it as a dashboard. And what I'll do is I'll take and put a pocket right here to store stuff, and then put a pocket in the back. And that's what I'll do. That's the best way to preserve her artwork. But I was looking for turquoise. This is too much of a green. Let's see here. I'm looking in my overstock stash, stuff that I bought that I ended up not needing. So I think this will go good. What I want this to be is a daily faith and truth. And this will go in my A5 melody, and we're going to work on that. And then I like this, write a better story, and I put this on here. And I needed to do it because, guys, I need to start practicing on my brush lettering because it's slacking. It is definitely something that if you don't practice, you will definitely start to you'll start to fade out a little bit. Let me put some music on, because that is something that definitely helps me. All right, so I want to thank you all for your comments. It means a heck of a lot. So let's start with this first. Let's see, I am going to just shade this in, and we'll do this together. So how's your day going? It is Friday. I'm not sure when exactly I'm going to upload this video, because as I'm doing this, I've done all of my routine. My husband is at work. The birds and the squirrels were fed. The cats was fed. And all of my housework is completed. My stretching and my AM prayers are completed. I have not eaten anything but a blueberry Atkins bar. And then I have some juice in here. No tea today. Not yet anyway. Didn't have the feel for it. And I'm about to get in the shower. That's really what I was going to do. I was going to get in the shower, put on my walking clothes, and prepare to start walking a little bit earlier because we are going to Walmart tonight because we didn't make it last night. And I just wanted to take a moment to just do this. This is therapy for me. And I just wanted to take the opportunity to just do it. I don't need it to be perfect. I just need to be able to do it. That's what this is all about. And I want this to look swirly. I don't want it to look like a perfect background. And I'm not done. And this is just relaxing. I like hearing the sound of the what do you call it? The marker against the paper. So I'm liking that. It's good enough. My husband hates when I say that. It's good enough. Oh Lord, I do that just to irk the heck out of him because he hates that good enough. So let's see. What else do I want to do here? How about I add in some blue? I could add in some stickers, but I'm just gonna add some blue little dainty dots in here, just because. No reason. Okay, I didn't fill this one in. All right, cool. And I'm trying to use up all of my excess markers, but then I started thinking, instead of calling them your overstock and your excess markers, just let them be your desk markers and just leave it at that, you know. And you have your important markers, and then you have your stash markers, you have your, and just leave it at that. You have a place for like your favorite markers, your favorite everything, and then you have a place where you keep your overstock. All of my overstock in markers and pens are on my desk. All right, so that's kind of cute. And I think what I want to do is I want to bring in a darker pink. Yeah. This reminds me of confetti cake. You know that birthday cake that you get at the grocery store that has the confetti icing? That's what this reminds me of. So, what is for dinner tonight? What are you guys eating for dinner tonight? I bet you any amount of money not one of y'all will tell me what you're going to eat tonight. All right, so there we go. I'm good with that. Let's see. Let's do a little bit of an outline. But I want I know what I want. I'm gonna try this and see how that goes. I also noticed, guys, that it seems to me like these Tombow brush pens, if you don't use them like right away or use them after a certain amount of time, they kind of dry out. I'm a little disappointed in that. Yeah, I like that. This will do. And this just reminds me of celebrating life. This reminds me of cake. That's what this reminds me of. It does. It reminds me of cake. So what are we doing for dinner tonight? I am making ground beef. I'm making burgers, right? And these burgers are going to go in a frying pan. And in these burgers are going to be, yes, you heard me right, a frying pan. I am not using my rice cooker crock pot. And you know, guys, that thing is literally a rice cooker. And you have different settings that you can put it on. And I usually use the first setting, which is for white rice. But if I'm cooking something that is a little more dense, maybe like a certain type of pasta or a certain type of rice or whatever, I'll put it on the brown rice setting. It has an oatmeal setting. But I mostly use the first setting, which is for white rice. That pretty much gives a thorough cook for the things that I put in it, you know. But to each his own. What works for me may not work for you. Some of the ground beef or some of the pot roast, you know, I recommend, you know, browning it in a frying pan before you put it in the crock pot, just to make sure that, you know, it's got that extra cook to it. And then it just constantly stir and check to make sure that your ground beef or your pot roast or your pork is thoroughly cooked, because again, it is a rice cooker. But it makes a great crock pot too. So tonight it's going to be, I'm going to make burger patties, take some ground beef and put them in a ball, and then I'm going to season it, put it in a frying pan, and with potatoes and onions and green peppers and maybe some mushrooms and gravy, and have it that way. And that's what he wants, burgers and gravy. It's an old country thing. His mom used to make it. I remember having it as well growing up. And you just eat it like it was meatloaf, but it's just not meatloaf, you know, it's not sliced. And you can have a side of string beans, green beans. You can have a side of some people have collards or stuff like that on the side, and some people have cornbread on the side. Some people have dinner rolls on the side. We try to stay away from bread as much as possible. Bread is mostly for sandwiches, crackers with tuna, crackers with soups. But, you know, that's like kind of what we try to do. So I think I'm done with this part, but now I want to put something up here. I love this little dainty thing here, but I'm not sure yet what I want to put up here. It will probably be stickers. Probably be stickers of some sort. Or I might just write the word faith right across there. Let me see. Where is that pink? All right. So once I'm done with this, guys, I'm going to jump in the shower. All right. Let's put my faith. Okay. That's cool. I like that. I mean, it's not perfect. It's not snazzy. But I'm cool with it. I'm cool with it because the whole objective here is just to make this mine. I forgot my tail. There we go. So I'm not going to be picky. How can I be picky if I'm an amateur? You know, how can I be picky? What if I use this blue? Just to put a little star here. And a little star here. And then, you know what? I actually could have just used that stargazer stickers and just had, did that. But you know what I want to kind of do? I want to kind of do that. What do you think? Not exactly perfectly on the line, because I want to kind of create some shading. And then like this. How's that? Like I said, I just don't want to make it like perfectly on the line. I just kind of want to give it that shading effect. You know, like multiple. I actually did that one better, but I like that little extra loop there. So yeah, I like. All right, so I'm gonna leave this for now, and let's look at this cover. This cover, just check to make sure I'm in frame because I got the thing up higher. I want to. All right, let's do this. Nope, because I'm left-handed. All right, so let's just do a little bit of this shading right here. And bring it around kind of thick. And like I said, if this is ruined, the worst thing that'll happen, what is that? I'll just buy another book and redo it. But you know what? I'm not Amanda, I'm not Amy, and I'm not Heather Cal, and I don't practice. But I do want to do this therapy thing. And it doesn't have to be perfect. And that is something that I have to say to myself, like regularly, about a lot of things, because I'm not perfect, you know, and it's insane for me to want everything else to be that way, you know. And I do look back. I do look back on things that I did at a prior time, and I'll be like, oh, that's so ugly. And I'm like, oh my gosh, is that really what I did? You know, but it is what it is. Okay, I'm cool with that. I'm not gonna do the dot thing, but I like the crosses, and I like the shading. Let's shade this. All right, right there. Let's shade this right there, and let's bring that up a little bit. Okay. I'm not liking that F. I'm not liking that either. I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm not liking how I did this, but this shows me that, hey, you have not been practicing your brush lettering. And there you go. You know, you haven't been practicing. So that's what I did today. And yeah, no, it's not the best. I kind of feel like I ruined the book. You know, it would have been better to pay the money and had her brush letter something on. But it's okay. It's honestly, it's okay. And like I said, this is, if I really, really feel that bad about it, I can just order another one. It's not a problem. I've got plenty enough credits to order another one. But I'm gonna show you what I did do last night after I left you guys. So hold on. Let me go get that there thing. So you guys, let me see here. Oh no, it's not over there. I remember telling you guys in the faith department that my husband was going to do a video with where I'm interviewing him and he's giving his little testimony about all that he's been through and blah, 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 blah. And he was writing it down because he has lived an extraordinary life. Let me tell you. Oh my gosh. But he's just, I don't know what's taking him so long with it, but he, I guess, I don't know. I can't, he's busy, I tell you that, but he's been working on it. And I'm like, if you're going to film, just go with the flow. The people are either going to love you or they're going to hate you, you know, but just go with the flow. You know, you can always delete it. You can always block a nasty comment. I mean, just go for it, you know, just be yourself, you know. So let's see, make sure I'm in the frame. Okay, so this is what I worked on last night. I took out the composition book, which I'm glad I did because it's so soft. It feels so good. It's at the dinner table. So I put this in here, and now I'm starting to, can you guys see? I'm starting to like it a little better now. I don't know. I guess it had to just work on me, you know, but I showed it to Gary and he was like, it's okay. Like, I've seen you do better. So I'm like, okay, that's cool. But I'm not getting rid of it. It's good enough. So I did, let me see, can you guys see? Okay. Yeah. All right. So before I hop in the shower, I'm just going to show you guys a little bit of, you know what? Hold on a second. You know, it's one thing to be cutesy and have nice decor at your desk area, but I think this little thingy is getting in the way of the space that I need to, yes, I feel better now. Okay. All right, so I did these off film, off screen, or whatever you want to call it. And it's just where I was at that moment. I should have used a better pen, a better marker for that. But that was just where I was at the moment. And like I said, this is a standard. And the thing about a standard TN, hold on. Good Lord. The thing about a standard TN is that you don't have a lot of writing space if you are a person who writes big and bubbly. Oh my God, y'all, I apologize if you heard me swallow. Oh my gosh, my throat was burning. I don't know why. But that is something that I just deal with on a regular basis. But it was a little strong that time. And I don't know what happened. I miss my old voice. You don't appreciate it until you lose it. So that's that. And this is Planner Anonymous. Ever since I chipped my front tooth, and ever since I had my vocal cords damaged, I noticed that when I talk, my lips move differently. That sounds crazy, but you can tell that your tooth is chipped. You kind of speak different. Your lips kind of move differently, and I don't like it. And it's not worth the money to go and have that little piece that was chipped off fixed. Um, because I'm going to tell y'all the work that I would have done on this body, I would need to be a millionaire. All right, so there we go. So this is just what I did last night after I was finished filming with you guys. So it was nothing big, nothing spectacular. I just had a couple of kits from Planners Anonymous that I wanted to go ahead and use that were like my least favorites. I'm like, can you guys see the bottom? All right, there we go. So this washi tape is from Plannything. This is from that Panda sticker book that I got from AliExpress. And so, yeah. And then the little girl right up here, that's all from whatchamajiggy. Oh, wow, another flower fell off. Okay. And I really didn't like how this turned out. But like I said, I'm not finished. I will probably paint in a sky. You know, this is just where I was last night. And I just felt like, you know, doing something. And I was in a mood. So it's no big deal. Like I said, I don't care that it's not perfect. I really don't. Because like I said, if I had to jam, this book would be left behind. And I could only carry a few things, or I didn't only had a certain amount of time to pack up bags real quickly, this book would be left behind. So I don't care. Like I said, I don't care about that. But this is just an addition to my collection. You know how when you start out and you're not really sure what your thing is, so you kind of buy everything. And I bought the standard TN before I even knew about A5s or B6s. B6 Slim rather. So yeah, so this was my first, you know, so see there's a lot more that needs to be done. See, this wasn't even finished, you know, so that's how that is, you know. Not really sure what I'm gonna do with it, but I love Planner Perfect. I really do. She's a little bit costly, but you're paying really for her artwork and the quality of her stuff. You know, it may not be a lot, but it is definitely quality. So that's all that's in here. This is a beautiful little setup that I have. I actually love it, but my stuff is falling off of here, but it's okay. It's okay, because we are past that judgment stage, y'all. We are past that judgment stage, and this thing is full. And this, by the way, is not Planner Perfect. This is not a Planner Perfect TN cover. This came from Amazon. And if you want this, you would go to Amazon, right? And look under, what is it called? Leather TN with spine. That was what I had. If you're really interested and you can't find it, let me know and I'll link it in my description below. But yeah, that's where I got that from. It was a leather TN with spine, and unfortunately this is genuine leather, which just upsets me because I can just imagine what cat was skinned alive or what dog was skinned alive hanging upside down for me to have this beautiful leather situation going on here. So I try not to buy real leather. But anyway, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna head on out. I'm going to tidy up here and do a little bit of that, and then get in the shower and get dressed. And I will see y'all in the next video. I hope to upload a little more often. But you know, if it's too much, put me in your watch later and watch me later. All right, guys, I love you all. Shout outs to Strawberry Kisses. Shout outs to Cherie. That's my homegirl. Shout out to Alma. And is there's Judy, or there's somebody else, the lady that was kind enough to tell me that my camera was too close. I needed to zoom out, and I can't think of her name right now, but shout outs to you, my sweetheart. I love you all. I appreciate every single comment. James, shout out to you for sticking with me. James is my OG of OGs. I mean, he was with me like literally day one when I was into the ASMR thing. Again, testing out waters, right? You know, but this channel was really just about me making memories for myself, for my husband and I to just sit back and just look at old videos, and you know, and not have to worry about how much space we're taking up on our Google thing, and not have to worry about, you know, our phone getting hacked and our videos being lost, which actually did happen to us. So we just put everything up on YouTube, make some private, make some public, and just sit back and enjoy them. But we got to the point where a lot of our videos includes our cats. A lot of our videos included times when we were healthier, when we were younger, when we were more attractive. And so there's a lot of things that is just hard to look at, you know, because it's gone. You know, and so it's hard for me to see what I used to look like. It's hard for me to look at videos where, you know, I was physically fit and could wear almost anything I wanted to wear. um you know, it reminds me of days when I used to, you know, be at the gym for so many hours a day teaching aerobics classes. Oh my gosh. You know, so it's like sometimes the memories, you know, you can't sit back and enjoy them, you know, like you want to, or like you thought you would, because you kind of thought you were going to continue to be the same way. You kind of thought your cats were going to always be there, you know. And so the memories kind of just like, oh, can't watch that, can't watch that. So that was really all the how my channel just came about. And then one thing led to another. So I'm grateful for every single one of you all. Have a wonderful, blessed day, and I will see y'all in the next one. Bye.